Welcome back, everybody. Need to come in and do a little quick video today. Shut the stream off a little early and quit trading. A little bit frustrated with myself over the trading today because I wasn't patient. I didn't do what I needed to do, and it cost me money on multiple accounts. The silver lining, I did make my full profit target on my Ignite accounts, top one Ignites. So those are moving closer to payout. The other ones, basically full daily losses on the other 4 accounts. So yeah, not happy with myself. And there's a reason why. When I go back and I look at the chart, there's no reason. Every account should be at full profit today. Okay. And this is why. We'll just go down the line here on a 1-minute chart. Okay. There we go. All right. Initial balance, green box inside the blue box. Okay. Now, this was the trade, I believe. No, I was just looking at that. I didn't actually take that trade. All right. So here's the issue I have with myself today. When we break out of an IB, the majority of the assets, now I need to look at the Russell and I need to look at oil, but the other 4 assets here, I know that we're having majority single break days. Okay, which means we only break one side, we won't come back and break the other side. Now the retracement, which is the dealing range levels, and for those that don't know what a dealing range is, we just take a range and we break it into quarters. Okay, 25, 50, 75. All right. We have some numbers on the pullbacks to the 25 and the 50 and the 75% levels. I'm so worried to not catch a trade that I ignore where the trade should be taken. Okay. And that's going to change because I'm going to do another video later tonight and we're going to run through all the numbers on all 6 of these assets. And we're going to show you how often it can pull back to the 25, the 50, or the 75. And again, some of these assets I haven't even looked at. We're going to look at the whole process on them. Okay. But regardless of what the numbers say, once we break one side or the other, I will not enter a trade unless we pull back to at least the 25%. And I'll take my first trade there. If that fails, so let's just say on today's price action, I'm pretty sure my stop loss was not going to cover all the way down to the 50 because this was a rather big opening range, okay? But if I take a trade at the 25 with YM, yeah, see, I'm not getting anywhere close to the 50 on that, all right? So if this trade fails, then I'll take my second trade at the 50%. Okay. Looking for the break back up because on YM, I know that the majority of the time, once we break the IB high, there's a I think it was 73% chance that we're going to close, the day's going to close outside that IB high. And I don't even need to get back up to the IB high if I wait for the retrace to the 25 to get my 100 points. Now, if it doesn't retrace to the 25 and it just keeps running after breaking, that's fine. I just don't trade it that day. Out of 6 assets, I am pretty much willing to bet that at least 1 or 2 of these assets after breaking an IB high or low is going to retrace to either the 25 or the 50 before continuing in the direction that it broke. Okay. So I'm going to run through those numbers tonight, and this is the trading plan from here on out. Until the shorter time frame initial balances start working for me again as far as the numbers. I need to see some really good numbers before I start trading again. Easel had a great trade this morning. He's passed all of his evals. His funded account is getting close to payout. I mean, he's just doing a fantastic job with the 5-minute orb. For some reason, it's not working for me. Am I trading it the same way he does? Nope. Because I could, but I don't. Maybe we'll see. I'll look at the numbers over the last month, see if the numbers are changing. Okay, we just had too many days that were double breaks. I want to see 65% or better on single break days of the 5-minute orb before I start trading it. Okay, so not a good day, but they all can't be good days. And if you can learn something from your bad days and change what you're doing to make them better, then all was not lost today. Even though we are in a negative P&L, 2 of our accounts are still moving towards payout, and the other ones we'll just have to work a little harder with, which this is working a little harder. Just wait for the 25% pullback, and you're good to go. All right. So that's it for me on this video. I'm going to run through all the numbers, make notes on my whiteboard on percentages to watch out for, and then come back tomorrow and just be patient and wait for the right setups. And if we don't catch a trade on a day, we don't catch a trade. At least we put ourselves in a better position the next day to catch our profits. Okay. So yeah, until next time, everybody, stay blessed.